Hello everyone, it's another chapter of Reddit stories. Today, we are going to enjoy some unbelievable and interesting Valentine's Day stories. Let's get into it. Story 1. My boyfriend broke up with me on Valentine's Day because I ate too much at dinner. I am a 27-year-old female and I have been dating my boyfriend, who is 26, since last summer, so about 7 months now. It has honestly been my happiest relationship so far. He is smart, kind, funny, a good listener, and the bedroom stuff is excellent. We do not live together yet, but we spend about 3 to 4 nights a week together. I was really looking forward to our first Valentine's Day together. I made us reservations for an early dinner at our favorite steakhouse, and the plan was to come back to my place afterward to watch a movie and have dessert. I had gotten us a little heart-shaped chocolate cake and, dessert. For some context, I'm kind of a string bean. I'm 5'9", and it is a struggle to keep my weight at least 125 pounds, which is the minimum for my height to not be considered underweight. There is nothing medically wrong with me. I just have a very fast metabolism and have to be careful to eat enough. My boyfriend is also very slim. He is 6 feet tall and about 145 pounds, but he does not have a huge appetite. It has always been a bit of a joke that I need to eat more and more frequently than he does. Until our Valentine's Day date, I did not really think it was an issue. He showed up looking amazing, gave me lovely flowers and a really sweet card, and I gave him a gift I knew he really wanted, an Apple Watch. Then we headed out to the restaurant. He is a full-time graduate student and I work, so I did not expect expensive gifts from him. I was also paying for dinner due to our income differences, which I truly did not mind at all. When we got there, I dove into the breadbasket and ordered a salad, surf and turf with a small fillet and a lobster tail, and a couple of sides to share, sautéed spinach and mashed potatoes. He ordered a small cup of soup and grilled salmon. It was pretty standard steakhouse food. Again, I was paying, and while it was definitely a treat meal, it was not extremely unhealthy or excessive. I enjoyed my food and finished everything except some of the sides. He ate a bit more than half of his salmon. Most of the way through the meal, he started looking annoyed and distant, but he would not tell me what was wrong. We got the check and skipped dessert there since we had it waiting at my place. As we were pulling up to my apartment, he said he was tired and just wanted to go home. He said he did not want to come in for cake or sleep over, and that he just wanted to go home. In the moment, of course, I was disappointed because it was Valentine's Day and our first one together, but I told him I was sorry and hoped he felt better. I tried to give him a kiss goodnight, but he turned his head and tensed up. The next morning, he texted me to say that he was actually not sick. He told me he was embarrassed by how much I ate and that it turned him off. He said I made a pig of myself and that it was really unattractive. I want to be clear that I do not shovel my food in my mouth, and I have impeccable table manners. It was definitely just the volume of food. I tried calling him, but he would not pick up. He texted back saying he was not up to talking and needed some time to think. A couple of hours later, he texted again, saying he had thought about it and wanted to break up. He said my eating had upset him for a while and that he had been trying to see if he could get over it, but he could not. I was absolutely distraught and confused. Just the day before, he was telling me how much he loved me and how lucky he was. I felt horrible about myself for being disgusting, even though if I eat much less, I will lose weight and get sick. I guess I just have to accept that it's over, but I'm hoping someone might have advice. Did I do something wrong here, or is there a way I can fix this? Update. First, thank you to everyone who was so supportive and validated that his reaction to me eating a hearty but normal steakhouse meal was way over the top. Your kindness made me feel a lot better about getting dumped and realizing I likely dodged a huge bullet. Sorry I didn't respond to everyone. I went to bed when there were only a few dozen responses, but when I woke up the next morning, the post was already deleted. I realized I couldn't just block my ex because he had left a bunch of stuff at my place, including several outfits worth of clothes, assorted toiletries, and electronics chargers. I texted him the next day saying I understood and asked whether he wanted to come get his stuff or if I should bring it to him. I also asked if he was planning to return the watch, given how things went. He didn't answer that question, but he said he would stop by in a couple of hours. When he arrived, I gave him all his things, neatly packed, and noticed he was wearing the watch. He said he was keeping it because it was a gift. I told him I thought that was pretty crummy of him, but ultimately I know he was legally in the right. I had actually checked with a lawyer friend. Since it was a gift freely given and worth less than $1,000, and it had no sentimental value, it just wasn't worth fighting over. He then told me he was sorry for going off on me and admitted that he had wanted to break up for a while because he had started seeing someone else in his graduate school program. We did not have an open relationship. He said he thought it would be easier if I just thought he was a big jerk for insulting my eating. He had also double-booked Valentine's Day with a later dinner planned with her, which was the real reason he barely ate at our dinner and wanted an excuse to skip dessert and later activities. Honestly, I could have been hurt and angry, but in that moment, I just felt sorry for him. It's amazing how quickly feelings disappear when a grown man acts completely childish. I told him I wished him the best and hoped he figured his life out. I don't expect us to have any future contact. Finally, to address one point from the previous comments, I know many people said I shouldn't have bought him such an expensive gift after only 7 months. The truth is, I have usually dated men who were a bit older, maybe 5 to 7 years older, and in higher earning professions like law or finance. I was more used to giving and receiving expensive gifts, and even though he was a student, I wanted to be generous within my means. Going forward, I will definitely be more careful and wait at least a year before giving gifts that cost more than a couple $100s. All in all, it was an expensive and hurtful lesson, but it certainly could have been worse. I'm looking forward to taking a short break from dating and hopefully meeting more mature people in the future. Comments. Commenter 1, forget that guy for keeping the watch. What a loser. Commenter 2, every time he looks at that watch, deep down it will remind him that he is a terrible person. He will probably look at it a lot. Commenter 3, he double-booked Valentine's Day, shamed her for eating, and kept the watch. What a complete nightmare of a person. I hope he gets gently stampeded by a herd of goats with diarrhea. This is my opinion about the story. This story is honestly less about food and more about character. Anyone who shames their partner, cheats, and then hides behind cruelty instead of honesty is showing you exactly who they are. In the end, losing him was painful, but keeping him would have been far worse. Story 2. What my husband did on Valentine's Day. My husband, 27, and I, 25, female, have a 7-month-old who we both gush over how cute our baby is. Anyways, on Valentine's Day, I asked him if all he could do was stop at a store and get a small balloon on his way home from work. When he got home, our baby and I were dressed up to greet him, and he came in with a huge bouquet and huge balloon and caramel chocolates and our favorite red wine. We are very tight on money right now, so my first concern was money, but then he told me, "You let me worry about that and just enjoy these because you're worth it," and then handed the balloon to our baby, who was scared of it at first, lol, but eventually warmed up to it, especially the clip that came with it. Then we spent the rest of the night drinking a little wine and working on a puzzle we bought forever ago. It was one of the best nights ever. Edit. Thank you everyone for your kind words. I am also a doom scroller on here and see a lot of negativity, like a lot, and want to read wholesome stuff every now and then, so I thought I would share my story. It's simple, but really was one of the best nights ever, and I really hope my husband sees this post. Edit 2.
I am not just giving my infant a balloon and walking away. It's one of those metallic balloons that is still floating despite March being 3 days away. We had fun with it, but Baby wasn't even slightly interested in the balloon. Baby wanted the clip that came with it instead. Now it's tied away in a corner of our living room. Next, everyone asking, what's the hot take? The hot take is not everything you read on Reddit has to be nasty and disturbing. Hope this helps clarify some things. Comments. Commenter 1, didn't expect to read something so wholesome. Commenter 2, that's so wonderful. Sounds like a great guy you have there. Okay, next year you need to give him heart-shaped meatloaf. I do that every year for my husband. He loves it and looks forward to it every year. Reply from OP, that's so sweet. I have heart-shaped Dutch ovens that I use every Valentine's Day, so whatever we're eating is heart-shaped. Commenter 3, this is exactly what people mean when they say, if he wanted to, he would. Husband and I are also not in the best place financially, as I've had to stop working due to a high-risk pregnancy. However, that didn't stop him from bringing home the most gorgeous cake on Valentine's Day, complete with edible pearls, a sweet card that made me cry, and beautiful flowers. Reply from OP, how sweet. I also had a high-risk pregnancy. It feels so much better once Baby is here. Good luck and wish you a safe and healthy delivery. Personal commentary. This was genuinely refreshing to read. No cheating, no arguments, no twists, just two people choosing each other during a tight season. It's a good reminder that effort doesn't have to be expensive, and that wholesome stories deserve space on Reddit too.
Story 3. I accidentally joined a mystery club because I didn't read the email properly. Okay, so this happened to me yesterday and I'm still laughing but also kind of embarrassed. I got an email from a local community center about a mystery event. I thought it meant like a scavenger hunt or something, so I signed up because why not? I didn't read the details properly because I'm an adult who apparently does not care about details. Fast forward to today, I show up at the community center and there are like 30 people there in costumes, like full-on trench coats, fake mustaches, magnifying glasses, the whole thing. I'm in jeans and a hoodie holding a bottle of water like I'm about to attend a yoga class. Someone comes up to me and goes, you're here for the mystery club initiation. I'm like, initiation? I just came for the event. They hand me a folder and say, great, your first task is to solve the case. I open the folder and inside is a list of clues and a map of the building. It's basically a murder mystery game, but everyone is taking it way too seriously. Like people were whispering, pointing, and acting like they were in a detective movie. And then the host goes, welcome, new member. Please state your alias. I panicked and said the first thing that came to mind, Captain Crunch. So now I'm Captain Crunch, and everyone is treating me like I'm an actual detective. The best part, at one point I found a clue that literally said, look behind the potted plant. So I look behind the plant and there's another sticky note that says, good job, Captain Crunch. I swear I almost died laughing. The event ended with them giving me a membership card and telling me I was now an official member of the Mystery Club. I left with a folder, a badge, and a new nickname that I'm not sure I asked for. So yeah, if anyone wants to start a club where the first initiation is just don't read emails, I'm already qualified. Comments. Commenter 1. Ha ha ha, I love this. The sticky note part is hilarious. The event was a total mystery to you and you still rolled with it and had a great time. In a way, it was a very elaborate, complex scavenger hunt. Reply from OP. Exactly. It was like I accidentally walked into a live-action escape room. And the sticky notes. I'm convinced the club's admin is just a very organized chaos demon. Commenter 2. This is hilarious. Also sounds like a lot of fun. I want in. Reply from OP. Honestly, you're in. We just need to pick your detective name. I'm thinking the Serial Sleuth. Commenter 3. I was thinking Detective Pigglesworth. OP. Detective Pigglesworth is officially accepted. Personal commentary. This is peak accidental main character energy. The fact that everyone committed so hard while the OP just showed up in a hoodie makes it even funnier.
Also, Captain Crunch becoming an official detective and Detective Picklesworth being approved tells me this club is unhinged in the best way possible.
Story 4. We just found out my husband has a daughter who he didn't know about, and I can't be more excited. I've been with my husband for 13 years now, and we have 3 boys together who I love more than anything. My husband never cheated on me, and I never worried about him. He's a homebody, and he always trusted me with his phone and everything. He's a great husband and an even better father to our kids, and I feel blessed to have him in my life. A few weeks ago, my husband received a message on Facebook by this teenage girl, and she introduced herself as his daughter. He had no clue about her, and she told him her mom, and he immediately recognized her. They dated for a couple of months 17 years ago, so it made sense to him, and she looked exactly like my husband. Apparently, her mom died a few years ago, and she's been living with her uncle ever since, and she's really been wanting to have a relationship with her dad and get to know him for a while now, but she's been really scared and shy, and she finally worked up the courage to reach out. The girl is now 16, and she's exactly like how I imagined a daughter with him would look like, and she's so pretty and precious. He told her about me and my kids, and he invited her over to our house. She and her uncle live half an hour away from us. 2 weeks ago, she came with her uncle, and we met. She was so pretty in real life, and she was so shy. We sat and we talked for hours. She met our kids and us. My husband hugged and kissed her, and she let me hug her too. She said she liked it, and we've been talking to her every day since. My husband loves her and wants her to move in, and I'd honestly love that. I absolutely love kids, and I've always wanted a daughter. I know she isn't my daughter technically, but I'd love her like one if she lets me. She's so pretty, and she's been through so much bullshit already at her very young age. It's unfair. And I just know he'd be a great girl dad to her. It honestly just makes me sad that we didn't find out about her sooner. I'm so excited for whatever comes next now. I've always been a reader of this subreddit, and I finally feel like I have a good thing happen to post about, to give some hope that there's still some good out in the world. Comments. Commenter 1. It's nice this isn't a tragic story. Thank you for the break in tragic stories. Reply from OP. I mean, it's tragic for the girl. Poor girl lost her mom so young and the only parent she knew her whole life. But now she has us, and I hope that helps her somehow. Commenter 2. Yes, I did mean the present situation, not the backstory. Confirmed. Reply from OP. Yeah. Commenter 3. It's too bad that you all are only recently finding out about her. Do you know why the mom, his ex, never reached out to him? Reply from OP. No, according to the girl, she only told her about his identity prior to her dying, but she never said why she didn't tell him. I don't know, maybe he was a different guy back then, but the man I know would have taken her in with open arms. Personal commentary. This story hits hard in a quiet way. It's heartbreaking for the girl, but the way this family immediately opened their hearts to her is genuinely beautiful. Not every surprise on Reddit turns into chaos, and this feels like one of those rare moments where something painful still leads to something healing. Thanks for staying to the end. If you enjoyed the stories, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more interesting Reddit stories.